content creators are literally just coming out in droves right now talking about opinions. The CT scanner stuff is everywhere. It's just the talk of the town when it comes to Pokemon cards. You can't walk outside without someone being like, hey, have you heard about the X-ray machine that'll get your Pokemon cards all radiated? Hey, have you heard about the X-ray machine that's going to make investing 10 times better? Hey, have you heard about the X-ray machine that's going to completely destroy everything investment, Pokemon sealed, everything? Like, any opinion under the sun exists with this. But I think it's good because people are actually talking about it, and people are talking about this because this whole product is a massive game changer when it comes to how the Pokemon community is going to look at specific things. I think right now the scope is super limited to Vintage. It makes no sense to implement it on Modern yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Vintage, however, is going to have a very interesting time when this gets introduced. There are still some people, though. There's some people. This is the one opinion I don't really quite understand, like, where it's coming from at all. There are people who think this has, like, zero impact on anything that's going to happen in the Pokemon space. Like, almost nothing. Like, it's minuscule. It's going to affect, like, one person only ever is going to mess with stuff right here, to the point where they feel like they are the authority to actually weigh in on other content creators' opinions when it comes to stuff. And hey, this person's welcome to their opinions as well. We're talking about Twice Bakey Jakey. We're gonna, like, he put out a video, and I kind of saw it coming. I just didn't know that he was going to have this take. I kind of thought he was going to go another way with it, but he always surprises me, that little cutie. He always just has a different opinion sometimes what I'm thinking. It's not for the better half the time. He decided he was going to weigh in on a bunch of the opinions of people and what they thought about the CT scanner, to the point where he's like using their thumbnails in their videos and just go like, let's why am I talking? Why do I always do this? I over explain shit. Let's just watch the Twice Breaky Jakey Blakey. Let's just look at it. Twice Bakey. Yeah, there we go.
This could destroy the Pokemon and TCG market, all exclamation mark. Sealed trading card products are dead. Thumbnail says, rest in peace, sealed trading cards. Is Pokemon investing over, question mark, exclamation mark?
Look at the king. Look at the king on his throne. Just look at this guy just sitting here with his judgering eyes right here. Just reading these thumbnails with absolute disgust. I don't know why you didn't read that entire thumbnail. Sealed trading card products are dead, parentheses, as we know them, in parentheses. Like, that's, that was a whole other part of it, too, where he didn't say the entire thing was dead. Look, I get it. Rattle is loaded with things to criticize about, but honestly, like, these ones, like, these videos you've made, I think have been pretty sound. And you sitting on your throne here judging, hey, who are we to oppose the king of the TCG? I'll kiss the ring, big dog. Just lay out the hand. I'll fucking slobber all over that shit, dog. Just put it out there.
Is Pokemon investing over, question mark, exclamation mark? Pokemon card collecting just changed forever. I'm actually going to give that one some credit just because you could technically say anything can change Pokemon card collecting forever.
I find it funny that he gives the one that's basically a glorified ad for this the fucking credit. He just is literally like, yeah, this is the one that's good. That one's okay because technically it could change it forever, which is going to contradict his argument later. But it's fun. I just think it's funny. Of all the videos that people have made, the one that's basically just slobbering on it, it's like a glorified ad, is the one that gets the thumbs up approval from the king. I really do like that.
Oh, this next one is, it's too funny. This Pokemon scanner will destroy the sealed market. And that's not the funny part. The funny part is they make a follow-up video that says, stop panicking over this, in full exclamation mark.
So, Rock Sandy, I don't know what it is about Rock Sandy's videos where people just feel like they need to triple down on his stuff. First of all, his first video is sarcastic. Like, he's not really one of those guys that think this is going to absolutely just destroy the entire market. He does acknowledge that it will have effects, but just to go doubly hard on stuff because he maybe had a change of opinion based on the thumbnail. Gee, I wonder if anyone else around here has ever had a change of opinion on anything. I wonder if people were ever against box breaks and then all of a sudden we're just like, you know what, box breaks they're kind of cool, actually. I want to do this with my audience. I wonder if anyone ever had a change of heart like that. I wonder if that was ever a thing for the king to sit on his mighty throne here and bestow judgment. By the way, you making fun of other people's thumbnails, I never gave you permission. That's my thing. I have the superior thumbnails around here, and you just want to go laying judgment wherever you see fit. Well, you are the king. I can't tell you that you can't do it. I wish you would have asked me, but you know what? You got to pass because you're so dang cute. I could do this too, though. I could read a bunch of like Twice Baked Jake thumbnails, and we could have this exact same thing. Like, Like, let's start with this one right here. I was wrong? Oh, exclamation point. It wasn't even a question. I was wrong. He's saying he was wrong. Let's talk about full art trainer cards, baby. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. I love it. Look at it. Look at him pointing these cards that are great sound investments that'll be the best thing ever and will most certainly not crash because it's a fad. Why modern Pokemon cards trump vintage? A shit than popular. I actually agree with this video, but this is very polarizing. There is a ton of people, especially in the investment standpoint, that say vintage is king. Modern's a phase. This is basically just a polarized video in itself where we just have crazy things. There's a break in it. There's arrows going up and down. That's not a crazy take to have. New. Wait, no, hold on. Let me read it. Asterisk. New. Asterisk. $300 Pokemon card box with Insane Chase Charizard? Whoa, guaranteed hit? Well, I think this box might be associated with some people that have some things going on in this community, huh? That's a polarizing topic in itself, but it has $300. It's, you know what? Why am I judging the king? Let's get back to the video here, big dog. I'm sorry, as I was. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy to talk about you.
I genuinely respect all of these Pokemon YouTubers or content creators, whichever you want to call them. And this is just a handful. I can grab another 100 of these sensational articles or titles.
I want to see you grab 100 now, actually. I want a whole video of just Twice Baked Jake pulling them up. And I better be on there. I know I'm not a respected content creator around here. I'm just a little garbage. I'm a little street rat like Aladdin. I'm just fucking going around picking up the content scraps where I can. But, I mean, if you need the 100, I mean, if you actually need to do that, follow up with that. I call your bluff. Pull up 100 of them right now. I want them. I want them on a video. And if you do that, I will... I'll drop a like on the video because I think that'd be kind of sick. I want 100 of them though. Put it on that video.
And it's kind of ridiculous. I respect these creators, and they should honestly know better than to go this sensational. I haven't done a video on the CT scanners, the ability to see into booster packs.
Except now I decided I wanted to weigh in now that people have opinions about it. Now that other people think this might have an effect on something, now I'm going to make a video about it because these people have opinions. How dare they make sensationalized videos? How dare they tell people possibly what to put money or what to be wary of? How dare someone make videos about this and make sure that like people are at least aware of its existence in case this affects them in some facet or form? How dare they do that? It's not like this person doesn't fucking put their opinions out there about product or what to put money in at all. No, Twice Bakey Jakey, the king would never do that. But these guys talking about an actual game-changing piece of technology in here, how dare you?
And booster boxes and know exactly what hits you can get inside of your product. And the reason I haven't really done a video on it is because honestly, the story was still developing and it really impacts almost no one. I can't think of a person that it truly impacts. 99% of collectors, this will have zero impact on you. And I'm being really honest here. This really has close to no impact.
Okay, so that it has zero impact on 99% of people here. Okay, so like anybody, like who does this affect? Who does this even have any kind of effect on in its current state? Let's not fucking tinfoil hat this. Let's not like think ahead or anything about like any of the cheaper options or eventually getting to modern. Who does this immediately affect right now? Okay, so like let's put this in a way, right? Vintage packs, right? This is gonna be something that like people they always bring this up, like you guys can weigh packs. Did you guys not know that you can weigh packs? Did you not know? Like, there's already light and heavy packs. This does the same thing. This is like the fucking level up to that. This is like if you fucking got a Zelda item and you just put it on a fucking peak. You know what's in the pack now. You know what's in here. Bro, okay, let me lay this out for you. Let me lay this out in a real easy way. You got two, I know you like these boxes Twice Bake. I know you like these King. Let me lay these out. This example would be really good. You got two 151 boxes, all right? Let's say these boxes are like worth as much as a vintage pack. Let's just live in the fucking realm of fantasy, okay? We're going to pretend these are vintage packs. We're right here. Okay, say these are $500 boxes. I scan one. I know what the fucking pull in there is. It's going to be a bill. The full art trainer, right? And the master ball in there is going to be just a Nido King or something. Nothing crazy. This second box over here, though, has a God pack in it. It has a God pack in there, and the master ball is a Vaporeon, a Jolteon, or a Flareon. It's not the craziest one, but it's definitely better than a Nido King. But It has a God pack, and we've narrowed it down. It's a Charizard and a Blastoise God pack, right, to boot. So right there, you're looking at these two boxes. This person selling it knows that this is in there. Okay. What do you think they're going to do with the box that has the bigger pulls in it? Do you think they're going to affect the price on that? They just paid in order to get this scan. Do you think they're going to upcharge it for the guarantee? Absolutely. Do you think someone's going to want to purchase that? Abso-fucking-lutely. Especially somebody who's wanting to open this for a video or do some kind of thing with their personal collection with it, okay? I mean, think about it, right? They'll just lay this out very plain and simply. Pack with no hit, pack with a hit. Which one are you buying? Like, don't even fucking, let's take all the fucking bullshit out of this for a second. Which pack are you buying? One without a hit or one with a hit? Yeah, you're buying the one with the hit. Abso-fucking-lutely. Are you going to pay a little bit more for a pack knowing that it has a potential hit in it? Absolutely. Now, what do you think the person's going to do with the second box? Do you think that that person is going to mark that as a light box or anything like that, or an unscanned box? There's a chance. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but what's probably going to end up happening, because nobody can prove this shit, there's not a fucking, like, actual, like, wait, they can't get a scale and just wait on the spot. They're going to have to get a fucking appointment. They're going to have to go to the fucking rad techs and be like, hey, do you mind fucking x-raying my box real quick? I suspect somebody might have did something with it. It's like, okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, there's a light box in here. Are you going to be able to prove immediately that guy knew that it was like a scanned or unscanned box if they didn't disclose that information? No, because I guarantee you're not just going to be able to go in and find a registry of where someone was scanning boxes, because this company, allegedly, that's going to be doing this, it's on you to determine what's actually in the box. So this affects people immediately based on the product price and what people are going to charge and what they're willing to pay. And this affects anybody wanting to step into the vintage market. This is just currently. This is just what could happen right this second for what they're offering for their services right now. This is nothing further. This is nothing like even that could be a cheaper option later or fucking more expensive modern packs like Evolving Skies or something being thrown in there. This could happen today.
So I'm really, really shocked that a lot of these creators and other collectors that I genuinely respect and I enjoy hearing their opinions of. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Honestly, I lurk on a lot of people's channel. I just enjoy watching content. I'm a Pokemon YouTuber, but I also enjoy just watching content, and I'm shocked and appalled by some of these opinions that they have. And honestly, they can have whatever opinion they want, but they should know better than to take this route.
Okay, so why does that one get a pass where this could change Pokemon cards forever? It gets a pass because that's the one that could happen. This could change Pokemon cards forever, but this affects literally nobody. It affects absolutely nobody, but this could change Pokemon cards forever. The one that's a glorified ad gets your seal of approval right on there where it gets a little bit of a pass. Everybody else's stuff, though, kind of gets the stick of shame. It gets the look from Daddy King Bakey Jakey over here. He's like, oh, I'm so appalled people have opinions about stuff. This is the craziest shit. What are you guys doing? A fucking x-ray. You can look into packs and see pull hits. This doesn't affect me, but by proxy, it doesn't affect you. And I do think there is a thing where people are not talking about where, like, the people with vintage product who are heavily supporting this, yes, it probably doesn't affect them. This is just an extension now for them. Like, this is just a new tool now for them. This is just a new arsenal thing that they can use to expand their collection and perhaps use this to market and do specific things with their collection they didn't know before. Like, yes, I know people are like, I have light packs, I have heavy packs, I know that there's a hit in those already. Yeah, but you don't know what hits in them. You don't know what's in that. It's especially true for, like, base set or something like that. I mean, yes, it could be all the way up to a Charizard, all the fucking way down to a Magneton or a Poliwrath. It could be all the way down, just down at the bottom. And now you can eliminate that risk even further. You can literally fucking see if the chase card of the set is in a pack and decide on your own accord whether to disclose that information or not, or sell the pack as is, or just sell it at an extreme price to a content creator who's going to be making a video, or somebody who wants to do something slimy scammy with the bad packs that you scan. I mean, it could happen. What do you mean this affects nobody? You act like nobody buys vintage except like 1% of the people here. That's just not true. People fucking dive into more expensive packs all the time. They just don't buy as much of it as everybody else. There's constantly openings of people buying their first vintage pack ever, all the way back to like base set Fossil, goddamn Aquapola, like any of that shit, dog. People are doing this stuff. This affects at least some people. You can make the argument that people are overblowing it. It's not going to be a hobby killer or something like that. I still think if this is widespread, it does kill the hobby to a degree. But you can make that argument. To say it affects almost nobody is just delusional. It's just fucking insane. What, do you live in like a bubble where you think no one else is like matters except you? Only you and fucking a few other people, you and Robo Skills, like people like that, are the only people who buy vintage packs? That is insane. That is someone who's like wearing a crown and thinks they fucking know better than everybody else. It doesn't affect anybody. Dude, it's a game changer. It fucking takes weighing packs up another level to actually specifically search for a guaranteed special hit in there. Not just like, oh, it could be one of the hot... Dude, insanity. That's crazy. Yeah, I love your opinions, though. I do watch your videos as well. And I'm like, lately I've been agreeing with a few of them. It's just crazy that all of a sudden this affects nobody. Not a soul. Just, what are you guys talking about? It's not even gonna fucking do. I collect vintage because I love sealed. I love sealed collect. Yeah, not everybody does that, big dog. Go look around on places. You see people open vintage shit all the time. You see people sell vintage shit for people to open all the fucking time. I'm glad this doesn't affect you or your collection. Meanwhile, everybody else down here fucking scrambling and trying to figure out what to make of this bullshit is very much worried, and they see how this can affect their potential dive into vintage and potentially more expensive modern sets. People see it. So, I agree. People are allowed to have their opinions, but we're allowed to hold you accountable for yours too, Big Tug, just like you can do with mine. Hold me accountable for my opinions too. That's all I got. Appreciate it, virgin. See you later. The king is spoken. We don't oppose the king. We don't oppose the twice bake. He has the crown, he has the rings, and he has the collection. Who are we to speak against his royal highness?